This telling of the Christmas story comes to us at just the right moment, when we need to see Christ present in an unprecedented time, in less than ideal circumstances, but still made known to those who want to see him. This passage starts out, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that the whole world should be enrolled. And those lines start Mary and Joseph on a journey. This year, the whole world was enrolled, not in a census, but in a global pandemic where nothing was as expected and our lives had to adjust in unforeseen ways. And this journey may have been difficult for you, perhaps with jobs or family members, with canceled vacations or even rescheduled celebrations. Even simple things made difficult, like masked trips to the grocery store. But we were signed up together, the whole world, whether we liked it or not. Through it all, we've gone about our days making changes where needed and adapting to circumstances as they come, much like Mary and Joseph. But this Christmas poses a unique question. At this most joyous time of the year, where is Christ present to us? The passage calls us to pay attention to God in our midst, even in less than ideal moments. In this gospel, found in Luke, the story of the incarnation is told pretty quickly. The passage says, while they were there, the time came for her to have a child. She gave birth to her firstborn son, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger. That's it. A few short lines for the birth of Christ, an epic moment that goes by so quickly that you could have missed it. But in that moment, Christ is born. Our Savior arrives tucked away in a manger. Not an extravagant birth fit for a king, but a simple birth in a stable. A miraculous moment hidden in the ordinary, missed by so many. But away in the field, something else pretty unexpected was happening. Shepherds, going about their work on a seemingly average night, had something amazing happen to them. An angel appeared. This angel proclaimed good news of great joy that Christ was born. And in that moment, the glory of God shone around them, and they were joined by a multitude of heavenly hosts that joined in singing and praising God and telling them about the beauty that had just entered the world. This moment awakens the shepherds to the miraculous happening on a seemingly average night, the sacred hidden in the ordinary. It opens their eyes and it calls them to attention to the glory of God that was right there, that may have been overlooked, but that should not go unnoticed. It points them to God right in their midst. This Christmas may need to be simpler than ones in the past, but it's still filled with joy and hope. Still, we may not have extravagant gifts or packed family rooms, or even the ease of being together with the ones we love in the way that we've been in the past. But when less is given, we find that the smallest moments are truly the most valuable. A Christmas where we are grateful for the little blessings, like a stable with a manger to stay the night. But in these seemingly simple moments, let us not miss the miraculous hidden in our midst. The small moment when the glory of God shows around us and we are awakened to the miraculous hidden in the ordinary. a moment filled with deep peace and great joy. That even in these mundane moments, God can be birthing something good in our lives that those around us may not even notice, but we don't want to miss. And we too may have angels in our home, in our work, or in our community that call us to attention. For me, it's my nieces, tugging on my shirt and calling me to play yet another game of charades. People who point us to the glory of God all around us, when God is gifting our world with love and hope and joy, moments that should not go unnoticed or underappreciated. Short and seemingly simple, epic moments in our lives that reveal to us Emmanuel, God with us. Always, even in moments when we fail to notice, his presence is so near. What is that moment for you today? That monumental moment that goes by so quickly, it could be missed. It could be baking cookies with a niece or nephew, spending time on a digital call with a friend or family member from afar, or even the joy of a simple moment of rest in the whirlwind of a year. Take a moment. Be aware of that moment when it happens and sit in it. Don't miss it. The moment when the glory of God shines all around you and points you to pay attention of a God present, waiting for you to rejoice in him. In this moment, the extraordinary is hidden in the ordinary, and it allows us to see the great joy of God, Christ present in a year when we need him most. He brings us good news of great joy that is for the whole world, of Emmanuel, a God with us who will never leave us, a Christ that came to save us all.